Hey. What's wrong?
Bakugo.
Did someone hurt you?
No. It's just, I got a call today from the hospital.
About your family member? What did they say?
They passed away this morning. I didn't even get to see them one more time. I was literally on my way to see them when the hospital called me.
Baby, you know that's not your fault.
But it still hurts. What am I supposed to do now?
You cry. You let out all your pain. You heal. And then you get back up again and live life as best as you can.
Right now, everything feels so meaningless. I don't want to do anything.
Don't talk like that. Just give yourself time.
Bakugo, I don't feel so good. I'm gonna hang up now.
What the hell? You're slurring your words. Are you okay?
What? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just really tired all of a sudden.
Where are you?
Huh? I'm heading home from the hospital, but I'm having a hard time seeing. Everything's blurry.
Shit. Wait there. I'm coming to get you.
No, I'm fine. I'm almost home. You don't have to worry.
Of course I'm going to worry. Just stay on the phone with me till I reach you. Tell me your symptoms.
I've been having really bad headaches. I took some medicine earlier to try to relieve it, but maybe I took too much. I just feel really weak.
Shit, will you stop moving already? You're going to get hurt.
Nonsense. I'll be fine. I'm almost at my door anyway.
Hey! Can you hear me? Shit, the phone line went dead. Come on, baby. Answer.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Damn it. They better be alright, or I won't forgive myself.
He ran up the stairs of your apartment building, the cool air pricking his skin and burning his lungs as he ran to your corridors. His breath suddenly hitched as he looked down the walkway, leading to your door. Your legs were hanging out of the opening, with the sound of loud, frequent barking. He hurriedly ran to you, seeing that you made it just to the door and opened it before passing out, and your puppy had you by the collar, trying to pull your body in from the cold. He bent down to give your puppy a quick pet before lifting you up. They whined before running into the apartment so he could bring you inside. Once he did, he proceeded to take off your hat and jacket and hang it up for you.
Let's make you more comfortable.
You went into the other room and grabbed a bowl of warm water and a washcloth, dabbing your arms, face, and neck of the sweat that shimmered your skin before wiping it down with a towel. He then draped a blanket over your shoulders, tucking you in. He sighed, seeing you at least looked a bit more relaxed before looking off to the kitchen. As he walked to it, he was stopped by your puppy, who whined at his feet. He leaned down, ruffling the fur on the top of its head.
Come on, you're cooking with me.
He picked up the now excited puppy in his arms and walked off into the kitchen. You caught a whiff of a comforting smell filling the room. You couldn't even think of where it came from, but just simply enjoyed the ambiance it set for you. The smell of spices filled the air and comforted you in a way.
Hey, wake up, would you?
Your bloodshot eyes ached as they opened slowly, hearing the voice of your dear boyfriend.
Hey, try to eat this.
You looked down to see a spoon being held up to your lips, with Bakugo sitting next to you. From the smell of it, you could tell it would be delicious. You opened your mouth and he fed you. A delightfully hearty soup tantalized your palate until there was nothing left.
Here you go.
He handed you the glass of water sitting on the table. You rustled your arms out from underneath the blanket and took the glass from his hand, the water almost instantly cooling you as you took a drink. You hadn't noticed how he looked at your every move to ensure your safety, or how he kept glancing at the ever-deepening dark circles under your eyes.
You scared me, you know.
You paused, pulling the glass down and looking at him. His gaze was too piercing and intense. You can only imagine how worried he must have been. You looked away, his eyes only filling you with guilt. I'm sorry. I really thought I was okay.
Who would be okay after that? You stressed yourself so much you got a fever. Probably took too much medicine too. I should just take you to the hospital.
No, please. I'm tired of hospitals. I feel fine now. Just tired.
Fine. But you show one bad sign and I'm taking you. Got it?
Yes. I'm sorry I worried you. I had so much to take care of. Once they passed, I had to rush all the arrangements. I couldn't even process that I had lost them.
I know. That's why I'm here to ensure you relax.
But you don't have to. He glared at you before taking you in his arms, pressing his hands into your back. Wait!
Stop talking. Let me hold you.
But
I'm so sorry.
You paused, your hands slowly crawling up his back before embracing him tightly. What are you saying?
I know how much they meant to you.
Don't worry. I'm fine.
You don't have to lie for my sake. I'll take on all your sadness and everything that comes with it. It's okay to cry. Stop holding back.
You finally succumbed, your tears coming back with full force, finally able to release them without restraint. It's not true, right? Please, just tell me that I'll wake up tomorrow and this will all be a bad dream. He brought his hands up to your cheeks. His face grimaced with a pained expression.
As much as I want to tell you that, I will not lie to you.
They're really gone. They are, aren't they?
Yes, baby. I'm so sorry.
You collapsed to the ground, Bakugo falling with you as you cried into his shirt. He pulled you into his chest as hard as he could, gritting his teeth as he endured your sorrow and heard your pain through your cries. A pain that he knew he couldn't get rid of on his own. A pain that would have to fade on its own with time. But it only made him want to cradle you more. You were not mentally prepared to feel this much loss. There was no way you could be. Crying was almost painful for you. The darkened circles under your eyes couldn't handle much more irritation. But after feeling this emotional release, in the comfort of his words, you needed this more than you realized.
I'm staying here tonight.
He whispered into your hair. Huh? Why?
'Cause I'll be damned if you're here by yourself.
But...
Shh.
He silenced you, placing a finger to your lips.
I'm taking care of you. Whatever you need, I'm here. Understand?
Your eyes widened before a small smile could be seen on your face, tears pricking your eyes as you held onto his hands. Thank you. He tightly gripped onto your hands, pulling you both back up onto the couch.
Here. Rest your head here.
You looked to where he was pointing and saw he was directing you to his lap. You thought you would feel embarrassed after being offered something like this, and maybe under different circumstances, you would have been. But it was the last thing on your mind. Any comfort was good comfort right now. Without a word, you leaned down, resting on his thigh. You felt a warmth overcome you as he grabbed the blanket and draped it back over you. He rested one hand on your shoulder, his large hand giving you gentle squeezes periodically to comfort you, while his other hand lightly combed through your hair. Your puppy jumped up onto the couch and crawled into a ball next to you, nuzzling into your hand and giving it comforting little kisses from time to time. You both sat in a comfortable silence. No need for any further words, just a solace that you both succumbed to. You would wipe away the occasional quiet tear that found its way down your cheek before going right back to holding you. You snuggled into him, the peace he gave you allowing you to finally drift off to sleep, to rest. After some time, you and Bakugo were walking hand in hand, a bouquet of flowers in your bag, while Bakugo carried the favorite food of your loved one. You didn't know if you were truly ready to do this, but the comforting squeeze of his warm hand made you feel more reassured. You walked up the dirt path, the grounds littered with colorful floral arrangements, candles and incense, and loving cards. You felt your confidence slip as you approached the destination, but received another comforting squeeze from his hand. You both crouched down to the tombstone of your beloved one, placing the flowers and sealed food onto it. You both clapped your hands together in prayer after lighting the incense, praying that wherever they were now, you only wished that they were safe and happy. I love you so much, and I will miss you terribly. Please look after us, and may you forever rest in peace. You could no longer hold back the tears that you were able to keep at bay up until this point. You gritted your teeth as you tried so hard not to completely lose your composure. It wasn't until you suddenly felt a warmth on your shoulder that you realized that Bakugo had wrapped his arm around you and pulled you closer to his chest.
I never got the chance to meet you, but I want to thank you for being there for the one I love.
Your eyes widened as he continued, only staring directly at the tombstone.
They mean the world to me, and I hate to see them so hurt. So I hope you will look after us and guide us so I can make them happy. Help me hold tight to this knucklehead. I'd be sad if I lost them.
You really mean that? You cried, his eyes finally meeting yours. Though his lips did not smile, his eyes did. Seeing such a rare sight from him had you in awe. He brought his lips to your forehead, trying to snap you back to reality, holding you to lay in the crook of his neck.
Stay by my side always. Okay, knucklehead?
You giggled softly, pulling away so you could look directly into his eyes once more. Of course. It's all I want. A gentle breeze came through, caressing your skin and blowing the leaves about. In the distance, you could see a large white butterfly fluttering through the wind with ease, as if completely untouched by its force. The butterfly headed directly to you and gently landed on Bakugo's shoulder. You were so surprised it must have been visible on your face as he quickly caught on.
What is it?
He asked. A butterfly just landed on you.
Huh?
He turned slightly to see the butterfly completely unfazed by either of your presence, just lightly flapping its wings as it sat there.
Would you look at that?
He thought. He felt your body tremble under his hands, and he quickly turned his attention from the butterfly back to you. Your eyes welled up, uncontrollable tears dripping down your cheeks, much to Bakugo's surprise.
What? What's wrong?
I think you just received their blessing. His eyes widened before looking back at the tombstone, his lips now matching the smile in his eyes.
I promise. I'll take good care of them.
You grinned wildly. Your spirit no longer felt heavy. A sense of relief had washed over you. Just the sight of this lone butterfly greeting you two here, of all places. You felt as though you now had some closure, that wherever your loved one was, they were safe, they were happy, and they were watching over you. Even though they were gone and you were going to miss them, you now knew that everything would be all right in time, and now you can finally start to heal.